one of the first ones I'd ask is, have you handled the claim or an injury similar to the one that you're going through? And let's say if you had a head injury, I'd ask the attorney, have you handled head injuries before? Or if you've had a more complex injury, like let's say you've been diagnosed with PTSD or CRPS or any other fancy acronym diagnosis. I'd make sure that that attorney at the very least understands what you've been diagnosed with, understands that injury, and is able to handle that type of claim. And if it's complex, that they're able to handle the complexity of the issues. Another thing that I would ask an attorney is, what will you do for me? Which is a loaded question, but really it's important that when you talk to an attorney that they are able to give you a plan and put a plan in place. And they can't guarantee results, but they can say, this is what I'm going to file on your behalf, this is what I'm going to go do, I'm going to talk to this doctor, I'm going to try to get a phone call, I'm going to request these records from this provider, I'm going to file this on your behalf. It's good to have an attorney that's willing and able to put a plan in place for you of what they would do. Another thing that I would ask is, what do you expect from me, the client? And so what that might be is, I expect you to keep me up to date with doctor appointments, with how work's going, with how job search is going, with how I'm feeling, with providing me with out-of-pocket expenses. It's important to understand what the expectations are for you as a client and what that attorney is going to expect from you. Another thing I'd like to make sure that you understand is how that attorney likes to contact you as the client. Some attorneys and some clients prefer email only, some prefer phone calls only, some like a good mix of both. It's important to understand from the attorney what they like and what you like. Some people nowadays don't use email. And so it's important for us, we send a lot of things by email, to know that, okay, I gotta just call this client, and to make sure that the attorney's willing to do that.